blue light is leaning against the wall. The shadows are long, they don't move at all. The kettle is cold, the dust starts to dance in a world that's frozen in a holy trance. Oh, the unbroken stillness before the day breaks, before the city breathing, before the heart aches. It's just me in the silence, a wide open sea. In this heavy quiet, I'm finally free. The clock on the mantle is ticking so slow, counting the seconds that nobody knows. No engines are humming, no voices in flight, just the ghost of the moon fading into the white. The noise is coming, I know it's near, but for one golden moment, there's nothing to fear. Let the world stay asleep, let the stars hold their breath in this beautiful hollow, in this life before death. Oh, the unbroken stillness before the day breaks, before the city breathing, before the heart aches. It's just me in the silence, a wide open sea. In this heavy quiet, I'm finally free. Keep it still just a little longer before the world wakes up. Unbroken stillness. The curtains hold a secret they're about to tell, as the clock on the wall breaks the morning spell. It's 7:05, the world is still blue, but a crack in the shutter is letting through a ribbon of amber, a thin line of grace, finding its way to this empty space. Oh, the golden slant is leaning in where the dust mote stands and the day begins, touching the oak and the knots in the wood. A quiet warmth where the shadows stood. It doesn't ask for much, it doesn't try to stay, just a gentle hand on a weathered floor to start the day. Watch the tiny stars in the air spin round, silent performers with no need for sound. They drift through the beam of a sun-soaked ray, turning the dust into gold for a day. It hits the grain where the polish has worn, the softest hello that's ever been born. Oh, the golden slant is leaning in where the dust motes dance and the day begins, touching the oak and the knots in the wood. A quiet warmth where the shadow stood. It doesn't ask for much, it doesn't try to stay, just a gentle hand on a weathered floor to start the day. Stay a little longer, don't move too fast. The world outside is moving, but let this last. Between the window and the dusty floor, I don't think I'm lonely anymore. Slant is leaning in where the dust motes dance and the day begins, touching the oak and the knots in the wood. A quiet warmth where the shadow stood. It doesn't ask for much, it doesn't try to stay, gentle hand on a weathered floor to start the day. The wood is getting warmer now, just a slant of gold before it fades away. At 4 in the morning, when mist hugs the fields, the world is but a picture laid before my eyes. The thirst that burned like fire cools for a while. I stand here only as a pure perceiving eye. No hunger for the future, no ghost of the past, just this silent image meant to finally last. The restless will inside me sways like the tide, but the landscape stays as a silent representation, like the edge of a cloud that drifts when I reach is quiet now, the mirror is clear, the world is beautiful, because I am not here. The old tree branches swaying in the wind, is that too a gesture of some deep blind longing, leaving the wheel of endless lack and pain? I rest my heart where the shadows are belonging. The colors don't ask for a reason to stay, they just bloom in the silence of a fading day. The hour where the subject and object melt to one, nothing more to want, nothing left to be done. The light of pure intuition soaks into the soil, a momentary Sabbath from the weight of our toil. The restless will inside me sways like the tide, but the landscape stays as a silent representation, like the edge of a cloud that drifts. When I reach, I simply lose myself within the contemplation. The storm is quiet now, the mirror is clear, the world is beautiful, because I am not here. The will falls asleep on this path where only the image remains. The shadows grow long, and I am free at last. The evening sun leans heavy on the terrace rail, seeping through the thirsty, weathered grain. On my lap, the back of this old guitar, resting cool like a ghost of the forest rain. Dry rings of time meet my wandering fingertips, not quite rough, not quite smooth, a steady grace. This hollow body, though empty, feels so full, finding a quiet strength in the resonance of space. We speak in the language of the grain, a dialogue of wood under a thin veil of dust. I take this rustling comfort over damp, heavy tears, letting the dry scars carved by the passing years turn into the patterns we learned to years passed with a low hushing hum. Through the narrow cracks the silent timber offers. I tuck my weariness deep into those lines and stand perfectly still as the shadows soften. We speak in the language of the grain, a dialogue of wood under a thin veil of dust. I take this rustling comfort over damp heavy tears, letting the dry scars carved by the passing years turn into the patterns we learn to trust. Dialogue of grain, a dry kind of comfort. Dusty boots and a road with no wind. Don't need to ask where the fences bend. The wind whispers low, a song of its own. The setting sun pulls my shadow long and long. We're learning how to read the horizon, that line of beauty where the sun is rising. Life ain't a race to find a place to stay. It's just drifting through the view along the way. Leave yesterday's ghosts in the rearview mirror. Keep tomorrow's fog from drawing any nearer. The engine hums a prayer in the quiet air. I finally hear the heart that's waiting there. A bend in the road doesn't mean it's the end, where the sky meets the earth around every bend. There's no need to stop, but no reason to fly. The horizon is waiting under the open sky. We're learning how to read the horizon, that line sun is leaning low against the pine. A golden tear begins its slow descent. Not a breath of wind to shake the line of every word we spoke and all we meant. It's thickening now, the heavy light, wrapping round the ghost of yesterday, holding on to everything in sight before the colors start to fade away. Deep in the amber, where the world stands still, a heart is captured in a golden chill. Transparent walls, but they're hard as stone. I'm never moving, but I'm not alone. In the depth of amber, time is gone. A tiny wing is frozen in its flight, a secret kept for a million years or more. There is no morning here, and there's no night, just the silence washing on the shore. Don't try to wake the memory from its sleep. The resin's dry, the seal is far too deep. We're beautiful and lonely, bright and cold inside this story that will never be told. Deep in the amber, where the world stands still, a heart is captured in a golden chill. Transparent walls, but they're hard as stone. I'm never moving, but I'm not alone. Still as a fossil, clear as a prayer, golden amber. The morning light rests upon the sill, waking the air so quiet and still. A single leaf falling to the ground is keeping a promise without a sound. Invisible hands are touching the day, carving a path in their own secret way. We follow the grain of the wind's soft call, flowing toward what was meant for us all. The invisible flow, a grand old story hidden down below. Moments we thought were just chance in the air are standing on order that's always been there. Something you can't hold, but you feel in your soul. The silence that keeps the whole world in control. The invisible flow. The tides come to rewrite the sand on the shore. As seasons change colors on the mountain floor. Every heartbeat has a rhythm so deep, but promise the earth is destined to keep. The deepening dark is the cradle for light. Even the falling is part of the flight on this vast sea of rules, so steady and wide. I'm just a traveler taking a ride. What we can see isn't all that is true. There's a deep running river, a hidden shade of a blue, coming full circle through time and the haze. I trust in the mystery of all of our days. The invisible flow, a grand old story hidden down below. Moments we thought were just chance in the air are standing on order that's always been there. Something you can't hold, but you feel in your soul. The silence that keeps the whole world in control. The invisible flow. Just let it flow. Just let it stay. Just let it stay. The things that we know in a quiet way. The invisible flow. The invisible flow. When the world demands a piece of my mind, I choose the silence they can't seem to find. It's not a retreat, it's a calculated stay, moving the static and the shadows away. I build these walls not to hide from the light, but to keep my own fire burning steady and bright. Tainted advice and the echoes of greed. I'm pruning the garden, removing the weed. And this refined oxygen, thin and so cold, the logic of life starts to finally unfold. not lost in the woods, I'm the one with the map, finding the logic in the silence's gap. This is my strategic solitude, a deliberate path to a higher view. Wisdom don't grow in the heat of the crowd, it speaks in the whispers, never too loud. Through the lens of the lonely, the patterns are clear. I'm conquering distance to bring the truth near. Faded outlines turn to sharp, jagged lines, deciphering secrets and the hidden designs. You have to step back to see the whole frame, to master the rules and to finish the game. My fortress is solid, my spirit is steel. In this quiet dimension, the future feels real. They fear the vacuum, they fear the blank space, but I find my power in this empty place, emptying out to be filled once again with the rhythm of nature, not the voices of men. It's a deliberate pause, a conscious delay, where the noise of the many just withers away. Observing the tides from the shore of my own, the greatest of insights are harvested alone. My silence is power, a vault from my mind, leaving the chaos and the frenzy behind. This is my strategic solitude, a deliberate path to a higher view. Wisdom don't grow in the heat of the crowd, it speaks in the whispers, never too loud. Through the lens of the lonely, the patterns are clear. I'm conquering distance to bring the truth near. Just the essence of time. In this strategic solitude, the world is mine. Watch closely, think deeply, see through the haze. The answer is here, in the quiet. Slanted rays of the setting sun, tracing lines across the wooden floor. hidden world begins to wake. Tiny dreams dancing by the door, fragments of a journey unknown, floating light in a sea of air. Where they've been I do not ask, they simply drift without a care. Floating particles dancing in the light, gentle rhythm of the cosmic night. A silent song only the heart can hear, beauty in the small, drawing me near. We're all just swaying in the golden glow, steam rising from a porcelain cup, painting silver patterns in the haze. Even the most ordinary day is found within this shimmering maze. The world outside is a rushing tide, but here the clock has ceased its chime. Hold your breath and watch them fly, frozen in a fragment of time. Floating particles dancing in the light, gentle rhythm of the cosmic night. A silent song only the heart can hear, beauty in the small, drawing me near. We're all just swaying in the golden glow. In every crack and every space, life has always left a trace. It doesn't need a grander theme to be the starlight of a dream. Floating particles dancing in the light, gentle rhythm of the cosmic night. A silent song only the heart can hear, beauty in the small, drawing me near. We're all just swaying in the golden glow, as the amber light begins to fade. May the warmth in your soul remain. An old wooden chair by the window pane, where the 4 o'clock sun leaves a golden stain, where a lingering warmth used to softly reside. Now only the transparent air stays inside. inside. The waiting is over, the clock's ticking slow, watching the shadows as they come and they go. No longer burdened by the weight of a ghost. The back of that chair seems to like it the most. This isn't sorrow, it's a weight finally found. The perfect stillness of a chair on the ground. Only when they leave does the room start to breathe. In the heart of the hollow I find my relief. Oh, the weight of an empty chair. Its lightness is lifting me into the air. The dust of the chatter has settled at last. Peace in a teacup, the ghost of the past. Undisturbed air and a gaze with no end. Within these four walls where the prairies begin. This perfect anonymity, no name to be heard. The silence is louder than any kind word. That unoccupied space, it holds me so near. The most honest comfort I've felt in a year. This isn't sorrow, it's a weight finally found. The perfect stillness of a chair on the ground. Only when they leave does the room start to breathe. In the heart of the hollow I find my relief. Oh, the weight of an empty chair. Its lightness is lifting me into the air. The world calls it lacking, they'll call it a void, but I call it fullness, a peace unalloyed. A door that only opens when the lock is long gone. Finding my freedom in the quiet of dawn. It isn't a burden, it's the span of my wings. The sovereign freedom that the vacancy brings. That seat with no shadow is where I belong. In the heart of the silence I'm finally strong. Oh, the weight of an empty chair. Its lightness is giving me room for my prayer. The chair is so empty, but my spirit is high. Completion and nothing beneath this room's sky. The weight, the light, the empty chair. catch the morning chill, the heavy silence that kept me standing still. A maze of thoughts with no end in sight, lost in the gray through the longest night. The reach for tomorrow felt a mile too far, chasing the shadow of a falling star. But in the quiet, it changes in the air, the sliver of gold finding me right there. Through the fading mist I see the light. My world is slowly coming into sight. All the tangled knots inside my mind unravel in the sun. I've come to find. Take a deep breath, let the shadows go. A crystal path is starting to show. Fading mist, I'm finding my way back home. Scent of the dew on the meadow grass, watching the ghosts of the darkness pass. The jagged questions that cut through the night, they melt away in this golden light. The pieces of worry I used to hold tight, like a river they drift out of sight. The morning greets me with a gentle grace, and finally I recognize my own face. Through the fading mist I see the light. My world is slowly coming into sight. All the tangled knots inside my mind unravel in the sun. I've come to find. Take a deep breath, let the shadows go. A crystal path is starting to show. Fading mist, I'm finding my way back home. The lingering haze begins to scatter. The noise of yesterday no longer matters. With clearer eyes I look at the blue. Everything's certain, everything's new. Through the fading mist I see the light. Everything is beautiful and bright. The broken pieces of a restless mind fall into place in the sun I found. Taking a step on this hallowed ground where only peace is left to be found. Fading mist, and the light is all I see. The mist is gone, only light remains. Just the sun and me. shadows stretch across the wooden floor. I'm sitting with the setting sun behind. The city hum is fading out of mind. I rest my fingers where the music's kind. Golden hour paints the room in amber light. The restless thoughts of day begin to rest. I strip away the layers of the noise and hear the hollow wood beat in my chest. Honest strings and an open heart, finding truth where simple stories start. Raw and deep, just like this wooden sound. That's the kind of life I want to have found. The hour is clear before the stars appear. I shed the masks and face the reflection here. I'm learning now through every quiet chord that simple things are their own reward. Honest strings and an open heart, finding truth where simple stories start. Raw and deep, just like this wooden sound. That's the kind of life I want to have found. Honest strings, a low vibration like the sinking sun. Just as I am, now the day is done. Where the sunset folds its shadow and slips away, when the last bird's call fades behind the hills today. Only the low hum of the stillness stays behind, loosening the knots of a restless mind. Quiet evening light settles on my wooden cup. When the words I never said start to gather up, the noisy world recedes lingering echoes drift into the floor. In the heart of nothing, I find so much more. Yesterday's hate